horoscope for Leo for the month of September 2024. 2024. So hello, my fabulous kitty cats. Share your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, I'm available for readings. Still doing the $20 email readings. Keep your girl busy with those readings. Trying to get me a hotel room at this time at Midway Hotel. So yes, and I'm going to Rosh Hashanah. So yes. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and get a reading. I'm still doing the general readings as well. They're 1,500 words. September, October, and November, based on the astrology, your personal date of birth, time, and place, and also the horoscopes, or you want 1,500 words on the horoscopes, I could do that too. So on the first, lots of energy shifts going on this week, so powerful energies, and we're not done yet because now we got to wait for Mars to go into Cancer this week. So on the 1st at 11:17 a.m. Uranus goes retrograde. This in your 10th house. For some of you, not the easiest energy time for you with side hustles or businesses, so that can kind of slow down, but luckily you're being protected by an earth trine, and then whatever's going on in your natal chart, because then there could be some sextilings going on and kite energies going on as well. Okay, some of you, this could be a time of on-the-job training happening, going back to school, or learning the latest and greatest in technology. You may recognize talents that you never knew you had, and this could be a sudden discovery of latent talents. You may also find an unexpected twist in your life story that impacts your career and reputation. It's possible you become known for an unusual or unconventional approach to your profession. You may not be getting along with your partner. You two can be butting heads, or you're not on speaking terms with others, and you could be butting heads with those in authority. Father side of the family, or the men in your life, or dominating women. There could be a lot of baby mama drama going on, baby daddy drama going on, as well as issues with control in regards to like people's schedules and like them wanting to drive, wanting them to go here and there. This could be like dealing with Labor Day stuff as well. So you may be butting heads with others, with other people in your life, and trying to give you advice on what to do or what not to do. So again, dealing with baby mama, baby daddy drama as well with this energy here. Or this could be like your parents trying to give you advice at this time with the energy, and father could become more of the focus at this time, or your husband could become more of the focus at this time with this energy here as well, okay, and trying to tell you how to raise the kids or what have you. All right. Then on the 1st at 7:57 p.m. Pluto goes retrograde into Capricorn, and it's going to be back into Capricorn till October 11th in the 6th house. So for some of you, if you have like health issues that are recurring, they could be recurring like now, and you could be dealing with health issues during this time period all the way up to the 11th. And then it'll get better once Pluto's direct. So know that. For some of you, you could make lifestyle changes, or you could be working on the self. Pluto in retrograde is also doing something with Palace and Scorpio here. And I feel like there could be a lot of self-realizations with the 4th house energy going on and epiphanies coming up. This could also be failures coming up as well. There could be something that you were responsible for, and looking and you're kind of like taking ownership. So for some of you here, this could be you taking ownership of other people's property. This could be you taking ownership of other people's like cars at this time as well, and being responsible for their cars. For others of you, this could be things of ownership being handed to you at this time. So if your kids have their license suspended and stuff like that, and you know, they can't drive their car and stuff like that, then this could be a situation where you end up putting the car in your name so they can at least drive to and from work. Okay, I know some of y'all do that. So that could be happening. Okay, this could also be, and I got my license and I have my tags on my car and my plates. Okay, so you can check me out all day long, Popo. Okay, it's not me. All right, and I got my car insurance, so don't be checking me out. So leave me alone. All right, I'm good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is stuff that I read, okay? For those of you, you can be dealing with addictions and stuff like that. This could be kind of like blaming yourself for things. This could be blaming yourself for past actions, you know. Let your past be your past, because everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we have to go through this stuff because it offers us, because it's past life stuff. It offers us an opportunity to change. Sometimes we have to go through situations, and we have to go through the dirt and the mud and the brine, because it is also us teaching other people lessons on what not to do, on how not to be, you know. Or we're supposed to, like me, I had to go through a lot of lessons in life that, you know, that I never had to. It's like I could, like, oh my Lanta, like my life was dull and boring, and it's like the stuff I had to go through, like it was like as if I was, it was like as if I was a crackhead. I mean, seriously, like I might as well have been called a crackhead, and I wasn't a crackhead. And I had to go through all these life experiences so I can understand, I think, so I can understand and relate better to everybody that I touch and inspire, you know. So that's why we sometimes have to go through situations and come out of situations to be better for other people, so we can touch and inspire other people, so we can help other people to like get to help them grow and strive and to become a better version of themselves. So that's why sometimes some of us have to go through the shit, because then we're going to be like, oh well, it wasn't that bad, you know. It wasn't that bad, you know. And it's true, and it wasn't that bad. Or it gives you an appreciation of your present and what you have now, okay. Then on the 2nd at 9:55 p.m., the new moon in Virgo. This is you saving your money, and you can also be working on yourself, and this is dieting or making lifestyle changes. You may be in the mood to free yourself from certain things and giving away your stuff. For some of you, you could be decluttering your house today with this energy. There could be some unsettling news in regards to financial matters with this energy. You could be more analytical in your way of thinking. This could also be a very productive time for you in getting things done, and this can also be common sense kicking in as well. So this may be a better time for making decisions. New moon energy, the focus is more towards the women in your life. You can find yourself socializing with women more, or you can find yourself more in communications with females as well and spending time with them. For others of you, I feel like you can be a bit grounded with this energy. This could also be plans working out exactly as planned. This could be money matters working themselves out as well. This could be you getting a job. For some of you, this could be business picking up. Then on the 4th at 3:46 p.m., Mars enters Cancer, where it's a detriment. And then Mars does not do well in the 12th house anyway, so this is not the easiest energy time for you. Then Mars is not well aspected, so you really need to watch your emotional self at this time. You may not be trusting your intuition. You choose to be timid at this time when it comes to taking risks or chances, because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. This could also be missed opportunities coming up at this time. For some of you, despite the energies, you can be at the right place at the right time. You tend to be more of an observer and watching situations here as well. This is the time where the squeaky wheel gets the grease. For others of you, don't be intimidated to speak your mind or say something to somebody that can help you with your career growth or help you make things happen in your life. Mars is also squaring Neptune at this time with the 12th and 8th house, and Neptune's in retrograde. So this is not the easiest energy time for you emotionally here as well. So it's you know, you're seeing the reality of your situation, or others are pointing out your flaws and pointing out your behaviors at this time and pointing out things that you need to change. And it could really suck, and it can really feel daunting at this time. I feel like this could be you acknowledging the changes that you need to make in yourself. This is you having an opportunity to turn that side of your life around. The parts that you don't want to acknowledge, the parts of you that you really should be changing, you know, because North Node in 9th house, all about responsibilities. So this is a time where you could be more action oriented. Great time for working on the self. Those of you who don't want to work on yourself, you know, Mars is not well aspected, so you're kind of being in Neptune in retrograde. You know, I feel like that you could be you may end up in rehab for some of you here, okay? Or you may end up, you know, you may end up like at your parents' house or whatever, and they may tell you to change at this time. And it's because Neptune is in retrograde in the 8th house. In the 8th house, Neptune in retrograde deals with health issues, okay? And also it deals with working on the self. But also Neptune does not do well in the 8th house because, you know, is a Pisces energy. And so Pisces is spiritual and stuff like that. Yes. But then with Scorpio, you see, Scorpio and Pisces is kind of like that. I always compare Scorpio and Pisces relationship like that movie. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby. That movie with Tom Cruise, Legend. Love that movie. You know, with who's that guy? Oh my God, I used to have such a crush on him. The guy that plays the devil, you know, and then the girl, and then she turns into like the little demon girl and stuff, or the Lilith, and you know, and they're just like, you know, so it's like really, you know, making you delve into that. So it could be like a really heavy energy time for you here, and people could be trying to get you help at this time with this energy. For some of you, not all of you. For others of you, this is you acknowledging that parts of yourself, the dark side of yourself, that needs to be changed at this time with this energy, because it's inhibiting you to grow. Okay, so this is a time period here where you have to kind of put away the toys at this time, you know, and you kind of have to use this time period to work on yourself and to take your life a little bit more seriously for some of you. So this tells me that for some of you, your life may seem a little bit out of control at this time, and this is a time where you need to take back control over your life with this energy and use this time period to work on yourself with this energy. Like go to rehab, therapy with this energy, or for some of you, start being a bit more self-aware at this time, a little bit more self-awareness, how you affect others. Then on the 9th at 2:50 a.m., Mercury enters Virgo. I feel like you can be butting heads with other people in your life because you're very analytical in your way of thinking. Mercury's in your second house. Definitely a time of saving money, not being about other people's problems and just kind of focusing on you. Mercury squaring Pallas in the 4th house. Your walls are up. You're not trying to be vulnerable with other people. You're very secretive at this time, and you're not trying to let other people in. You may not be doing so much talking at this time to others and kind of telling people half-truths or telling people what they want to hear at this time. So this is not the easiest energy time for you, okay, emotionally, all right? So emotionally, you're going through it at this time. So make sure to take care of yourself. Neptune's in retrograde, not the easiest time. Saturn's in retrograde in Pisces, not the easiest time for you. So this is a beautiful time to delve into self-love, self-help, and self-care. This is not the time to be invested in your head. Mars is here dictating your emotional self. So use this time to work on yourself. Use this time to give the brain something to do. Go to therapy, you know, try to be more proactive in your life. This is your movie. How do you want your movie to be? You know, so this is your opportunity now. This is a beautiful time to delve into spirituality and the law of attraction, because we have a stellium in Libra in the 3rd house here. I wish I had a stellium in Libra in my 3rd house. I have it in my 8th house, which is kind of good and kind of bad. Okay, because if I wasn't doing anything with that energy, she would drive me crazy. She would drive me crazy. It'd be like, oh my God, I can't. But, you know, and I know that Neptune in retrograde in your 8th house and Saturn in retrograde in your 8th house is kind of driving you crazy. So this is a time to give the brain something to do, to be more proactive. Go to rehab, go to therapy, you know, because this is the time to do it. You know, journal your thoughts and feelings, you know. Be about those self-help books. This is not the time to, like, you know, get all up in your feelings, because it's really going to be a heavy energy for you and it's going to cause you depression. I'm worried for you, okay? So help yourself out during this time period with this energy here, okay? So love could be very difficult at this time for some of you because you're not trying to be vulnerable. So if you're in a love relationship, that could be difficult. So that person don't know if they're coming or going with you because you're not really communicating. And the thing is, they think that you having an affair and everything like that. Truth of the matter is, you're not communicating with anybody at this time. Okay, so that's what's going on there. So you need to communicate that this is not an easy energy time for me emotionally. You could be going through like seasonal depression at this time. Love could be very difficult at this time. Okay, because you're not trying to be vulnerable. And others of you, you're not trying to have emotional attachments as a way to protect yourself at this time. Like your walls are up, and it's like, oh my God, hark, who goes there? Hark, who goes there? You know, it's like, come on, open up, open up. You know, so you guys don't want to open up at this time. So, you know, just be aware of that. Alrighty. For others of you, let me see. You don't feel like going deep with others, and you don't want to be hurt. So this is a time where my male Leos are not trying. They may try to get laid. There's a difference, ladies, so pay attention. They could be trying to get laid, but that's it. They ain't trying to have a relationship at all, okay? They're strictly dickly at this time. So don't be thinking, oh my God, challenge. It is not a challenge, ladies. They are not trying to have a relationship. Okay, so they're not trying to have emotional attachments at this time because they're very protective of their feelings and they're not trying to get hurt. Okay, you are frugal with your money. This could be also other family members worried about you on your financial situation, and you're not talking about your financial situation, and you're not talking about yourself at this time with this energy. You're also not allowing other people in your personal life or whatever is going on with you. You're not allowing other people in at this time. Like you're totally secretive. Walls are up. No, you're not coming in. So it's more like a roommate situation with love and with other people in your life at this time. And especially if you're living with other family members, like you're really like disconnecting. Okay, love relationships could suffer because they can be more like a roommate situation. You just there to eat and sleep and go to work, and that's it. Okay, so you're not there for, you're not there for the connecting. All right. Then on the 17th at 10:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon lunar eclipse starts in Pisces, then goes into Aries, into your ninth house. Now think back in the beginning of the year when we had those two eclipses. What happened during this time period? So in the ninth house, you know, it's going to be 12 p.m. in Australia, hey, okay, and in New Zealand. So, you know, they're going to be feeling this more than us in the States and maybe San Francisco, okay? So this is a good time to get your voodoo, your juju, and your santeria on. This is a great time to delve in the power of prayer, law of attraction. But think back at the beginning of the year because you're going to be repeating cycles. You may not repeat cycles with other people, but you're definitely going to be repeating cycles with somebody. For some of you, ninth house energy, north node in there. This is dealing with relationships. This could be dealing with marriages, important relationships. So that could be coming up again at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you could be reconnecting with people from your past with this energy here, or the same people that you reconnected with in the beginning of the year, you're going to reconnect again. So some of you, this could be reconnecting with an ex like you did this year, and then you're going to reconnect with that ex. For others of you, this could be somebody in your life going through it at this time, and you could be more invested in their drama and they can be moving in with you. For others of you, this is people this year that like family members that you helped this year, and then they're going to move back in with you this year. Okay, so your living situation could be changing as well. Some of you, your living situation is going to change, so this could be a move happening on the 17th with this energy here. But I feel like you could be staying more with other people in your life. You can be staying with family at this time with this energy here as well. This could also be health issues coming up with this energy here as well. That could be reoccurring. Or for some of you here, God forbid, this could be a time where other people in your life that had illnesses, or if they're having like problems with health issues, so they could be doing that again around this time period. Okay, so that could be coming up. Or if they got into like like a car accident or something in the beginning of the year, then they could be going through their trial this year, okay, or during this time period. All right, so we could be seeing repeating cycles at this time. And you're not talking about your feelings or opinions at this time to other people. You may not know how to really express yourself at this time with this energy, or how to say certain things. You're not trying to be vulnerable, and you're not trying to connect people to people in your life. You have a hard time putting things into words because you're still trying to keep your walls up, and you're still trying to be vulnerable, and you're trying to be protective of your emotional life. This is a good time to find solutions to problems, not the best time to make decisions. Be careful what you get talked into. This could be an emotionally confusing time. You could be fighting with your family. Like I said, you could get kicked out of the house. Property matters could be coming up at this time with this energy, or this may not be the best time to make life decisions, or you need to stay on the right side of the law at this time with this energy here and try not to get kicked out of people's houses at this time. On the 18th, we have the eclipse in Aries, so careful. You can be accident prone with this energy. This can be legal proceedings beginning and dealing with court, and this could be responsibilities coming up, responsibilities catching up with you, so stay on the right side of the law. You need to watch your emotional self. The focus is on someone in your life, and you could be going through some kind of health crisis, or they could be going through some kind of health crisis, or they're going through it emotionally, and I feel like you may end up invested in this person's drama, and you could be all caught up in regards to taking care of this person for a little bit. And then mind you, we have another eclipse coming October 2nd, so then you two are going to get into it, and then they're going to get kicked out, okay? Or fight is going to start on October 2nd with the new moon in Libra with this energy here as well. And that's dealing with family, okay? So family is going to be the focus during this time. And ninth house is family that lives far away. Oh, Kareem, spot on. Thank you. Did I like put like, I don't need to, I'm sorry, Richard, but you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to toot my own damn horn. I'm really good at what I do, and I sell myself pretty damn cheap, and I'm pretty freaking awesome at what I do. I do not need to prove myself to you, and I don't care if you're a skeptic, but I don't need to prove myself to you, okay? I have followers, I have loyal clients, I make a living off of this. I do not have a second job. That should say a lot. That's how much money I make. So I don't need to prove myself to you, okay? Because I'm probably one of the many few on here that actually makes a whole living. And I don't even have that much numbers on my viewership. And I make a lot of money to stay and do what I do. This is my job. So I don't need to prove. There you go. There's your proof, okay? I have barely 3,000 clients, 3,000 subscribers, but I make good coin doing what I do. So there, and I don't have a second job. Hello, goodbye. That's boom. Okay, boom. Because nobody, not a lot of us that do this professionally can sit here every day, do this, have 2,794 subscribers, probably almost 300 people watching, but yet still make a good living doing what they do. I don't need to prove myself. Okay, I don't. And then I have regular clients too, so I don't need to prove myself. So thank you. Okay, you can get a reading. Okay. The things about Leo was spot, Marie. I respect you. Thank you, Kareem. See, so I don't need to prove myself. Okay, I'm very good at what I do. So, anyways, let me start. So you could have a hard time, let me see. All right, we'll start over. We have a hard time putting things in words at this time because you're still keeping your walls up. You're still trying not to be vulnerable. You're protective of your emotional self. This could be a good time to find solutions to problems. Not the best time to make decisions. Be careful what you get talked into at this time. This is an emotionally confusing time for you. You could be fighting with other family members, which you were in the beginning of the year as well, and it could also be a repeat of last year. So it's same family members fighting over the same stuff, and it could be with money and inheritance for some of you, and then for others of you it's still like fighting. It could be fighting with property. Okay, so you still fighting with them. You could be fighting with other family members. You could get kicked out of your house with this energy. This is not the best time to make life decisions. Then the eclipse on the 18th in the sign of Aries, repeat of this month, no, not this month, March, and also last year coming up. Okay, so some of you here, you need to be careful with this. Stay on the right side of the law with this energy here. And like I said, you can be accident prone, dealing with legal proceedings. This can be responsibilities coming up, so stay on the right side of the law. You need to watch your emotional self. The focus could be on someone in your life that can be going through some kind of health crisis with this energy here, okay? Or this could be them going through it emotionally and you more invested in their drama, alrighty? This could also be a time of sudden insights, a new perspective on life. This could be you noticing the stuff coming back and then having a different conversation with the brain because you don't want to repeat certain cycles. So this is a time period where you see things a lot more differently. You're catching it. You see, this is the great part about astrology. You see, because now you're catching the oh shit moments because you already been through it. So now you see it. So now instead of repeating like whatever's coming up, you're like, okay, I'm gonna have a different we're not gonna have this conversation. And then they're gonna be like, why are we not having this conversation? Because I know how the story ends and we're not doing this, so there's no point in talking. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be that kind of situation. Then on the 22nd at 8:43 a.m., the sun enters Libra. The focus is more towards siblings and relatives or even live-in relationships. And the focus can be, for some of you, like on the same issues and fighting and rehashing the past because you have a stellium in Libra in the 3rd house. So you guys are reconnecting with people from your past, and then so it's kind of like almost like having a Mercury retrograde, except we're in Libra, and Libras like Cancer like to go back to the past and like to talk about the past. So you guys are talking about the past, reconnecting with people that you had a falling out with during the summertime, during July with the planets in Cancer, and now you are talking reconnecting to those people in your past. For some of you, this is a fun energy time for you. You can be going on fairs, festivals, you can be more out and about, traveling with this energy here, reconnecting with family that way as well. You could also be doing a lot more travel at this time. So you could be busy, more out and about, a good time for business picking up, a good time for those of you in media and social media. Communications with neighbors and relatives become much more important and serious. There's a great time for mental focus. You can be having a lightning time at this time, mental pursuits and education, technical for some of you, getting your witchy poo on. You know, you girls know, you girls and boys know. Okay, you getting your paganisms on at this time. All right, neighbors and relatives may behave in a surprising way. There are ways, let me see, there are ways available to you to streamline your basic errands that is favorable. Like you could be doing a lot of things online, like purchasing like your food online with this energy, or even more streamlining, like doing those meal prep thingies where they already prepare the meals for you and stuff like that with this energy. A lot of epiphanies happening. Oh, that's so cool. So it could be things like that going on as well. So everyday events seem to show a deeper meaning in life, or you could be more about your social life at this time more. And again, Libra energy, all about their people, all about their social life, all about making connections with other people, and especially with family. So you could be spending more time with family and friends who are like family with this energy. If you're single, interesting thing about astrology here. So this is a great time to mingle if you're single. But the thing is, okay, boys and girls who are in the straight world, or even my LGBTQ community squirrels. You ready? So this person is going to be androgynous. Think Annie Lennox. Okay? So even if you're a straight dude, your girl is going to be that girl that look like a boy that has a pixie cut. Okay, so she gonna look like a boy. Or worse, my girls who are straight, your guy is so beautiful, he more beautiful than you and almost looks like a damn chick. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, it don't say anything about you, okay? Would I lie to you? So, so that's what's going to happen at this time, okay? Then on the 22nd at 10:36 p.m., Venus enters Scorpio, where it's a detriment in the fourth house, because now we're dealing with Cancer lives there, so it's definitely a detriment. But Venus in Scorpio is a detriment, but Venus by herself, she's fine, okay? You may be thinking of redecorating your home. This is also good news from parents, particularly the men in your life. Your home supports a peaceful atmosphere. Somebody staying with you for a while is going to get back on their feet, but at the same time, they may have overstayed their welcome as well. Damn, dude, my estranged sister's B-day is October 2nd, and my new man's is definitely prettier than me. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Amber. This could also be somebody staying with you for a while to get back on their feet. But at the same time, they may have overstayed their welcome. And you can be feeling that you need this space at this time. And you may not like welcoming them and having them. You may not like welcoming them back into your life and having them stay longer. So I feel like somebody's kind of like flip-flopping at this time with getting back on their feet, or maybe they thought they got back on their feet and they're going to get back on their feet again, but they're going to come back at your place and do it there. They could be affecting you financially at this time. And you could be feeling some kind of damn way about it because, you got to feed them and stuff like that, and then if they're like, and if they have like addiction issues, their addiction issues could be affecting your pocket. This could also be dealing with power struggles at home or with your personal life. There could be some like control issues going on in regards to family matters. You can be dealing with family who are elderly here and taking care of them with this energy here. And this could be happening during the eclipse season as well, where you're taking care of certain family members. You may even have to go and live with them for a little bit here and take care of them. Alrighty, and either they're not allowing you to take care of them. This could be dealing with mother, 12th house energy, because Mars is not well aspected. So some of you whose mothers are still alive, this could be you like fighting with mother at this time because she don't want you to take care of her, and she don't want you to come near her. And it's not because she don't like you, it's just that she wants her privacy, okay? Or they want to be as independent as possible at this time. So they're not really like listening to people's advices and not letting you help them in any kind of way because they want to be dependent and they don't want you to take them to some kind of retirement home. That's probably what they're scared of. You could be not getting along with other family members because of this energy as well. Or this could be a situation, them moving into a home at this time, and there could be some kind of power struggles with the property and with controlling their situation. So you could be dealing with like other family members or other siblings with this energy. Gosh, I'm getting over it. I need another Ricola. But let me see. So there could be some like control issues going on in regards to family matters because everybody wants that check, that you get when you take care of older family members, and then you got to go to social services and then you got to let them know that you're going to be their caretaker. So it could be that. And then it could also be like if they have land or property in their name too, other family members are going to try to claim the property and try to sit on it, and want to be in charge of it. So then if anything happens to that person, then they can get the money from the sale of the property, or worse, start taking their stuff out of the house and then start selling their stuff, okay? So things like that could happen at this time. So that's why some family members could be really fighting at this time with other people. And I'm gonna edit that part of me choking. Okay, so you can come back to this video. I'm gonna do it tomorrow because it takes like a long time for it to like edit. So anyways, but that could be happening as well. And they're not allowing you to take care of them, or they want to be as, or this could be like the elderly family member don't want nobody to take care of them because they don't want nobody to be looking at them like their money. Okay, so they could be like, I'm fine, bitches, you know? So it could be that kind of thing happening, and they're not trusting nobody because they feel like people are trying to take them to a home. So they're trying to stay away from everybody in their life because they don't want people thinking of them as a coin. Okay? And they don't want to end up in a nursing home. All right? On the 26th, I know. I know. I know, but it happens. On the 26th at 4:08 a.m., Mercury enters Libra in the 3rd house. You can be relying more on your intuition. You can have deja vu moments. You may have family reunions to attend to. You could be reconnecting with people from your past, or the focus can be on communications with relatives. You may have a lot more important errands to do around the town. Relatives and neighbors may figure more prominently in your life. Usually this is a good time for having a good opinion, or other people will have a good opinion about you. You have the ability to build bridges, reconnect with people that you have a falling out with, and kind of like let bygones be bygones, or what you guys are good at, agree for the sake of disagreeing, but you'll never forget kind of situation. All right, because you just want to be about peace and bigger picture. So there is, towards the end here, the 22nd through the 26th, there is something going on with family and family matters at this time with this energy here, where everybody, so this could be somebody passing as well. This is either somebody passing, or this is somebody that, and it doesn't have to be an elderly family member, but it could be somebody that is really going through some kind of like crisis in their life and they need taken care of at this time with this energy here. Okay, so, and this could be like everybody coming together and trying to figure out as a family what to do for this person at this time. So that could also be happening here as well for some of you. So some of you, this could be a difficult time, and that's why you're having the family reunion with this energy. Okay, so yeah, you may become more dependent upon others for some of you, or vice versa. Other people could become more dependent on you at this time, and you may have to speak louder if you want to be heard at this time, because it's going to be a situation with the family as a whole, everybody trying to control either your situation or this person's situation. So if this is you, God forbid, Mars in the 12th house deals with hospitalization, okay, deals with hospitalization. So, God forbid, other family members are going to be fighting over you, or you may have to speak up and say something, and make sure you say something and what you want at this time with this energy, okay? The 2 of coins, I feel, as I connect with this energy, bringing good news, but then bringing justice serve. Okay, bringing back balance in your life. It does not mean this. Okay, I know how to read the cards, but sometimes it's like I channel things and then just stuff comes out. So whatever comes out, comes out. I call it burning the candles at both ends of the stick. Indecision, something heavy on your mind, not so quick to move. The 4 of Cups, not so quick to move. Okay, definitely something heavy on your mind. Cautious when making decisions. Now Pluto's in retrograde, and I'm gonna keep saying this, so all of you following me, you know what I'm gonna say, Pluto is in retrograde. So it's like Garfield that ate the lasagna. Okay, so this is you like full and have the lasagna in your stomach, and now you're in your box, and now you just want to sit there and contemplate. You don't really want to move. You can be very much in your head at this time with this energy, with the thoughts going on in your head. The Knight of Swords, you can be receiving some quick messages, or there could be like news coming to you, or emails or phone conversations that you have with other people at this time, which is making you kind of like look at things differently, kind of contemplating your life, kind of like sitting on things and mulling over things at this time with this energy. So you may have some decisions coming up this month with this energy. This could be an opportunity to move back in with somebody for some of you here, not all of you. If I read you, that's not you. And you may have an opportunity to like move back in with other people in your life. So you could be kind of mulling it over at this time with this energy, because maybe it's too good to be true kind of situation, or maybe the place that you're staying at, they're more restrictive than this place kind of situation. The Fool card brings about new beginnings. Does not mean this, but I do feel like truth is going to be revealed, or you're going to be updated on all the ongoings going on with other people in your life at this time with this energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a creative time for you. I feel like for some of you here, you could be making a point to make it your job to get a job at this time. Okay, so getting a job could almost seem like this is your job. All right, it's just to get a job. All right, so you could be doing that at this time because you're wanting more financial freedom. You could be coming up with money making ideas at this time with this energy. The King of Swords, dealing with those in authority with this energy as well. I feel like also that this person can have common sense. This could also be you having a lot more common sense as well with this energy here. The Five of Swords, I feel like somebody's impatient with somebody at this time with this energy here as well. So somebody is getting bullied with this energy or not getting along with other people during this time period. Okay, the Hangman card, indecision, something heavy on your mind for sure, and you're not going to be making any decisions at this time with this energy here. You can be reevaluating your relationships. Maybe you feel like you're in a toxic environment or you're not getting along with others at this time with this energy here as well. So you're kind of like looking at people like, I don't know, should I stay, should I go? You could feel like other people are being a bit tyrannical towards you, but this could also be people trying to push you into a direction that they feel that you need to go into at this time, and you're not liking it because fourth house energy with all your planets in Scorpio as well. For some of you, you may feel like they're trying to control you and try and control your situation. So that's why you're reevaluating your relationship with this person, or you're trying to figure out how to move out of this house. Okay, the Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe, new love coming in for you. The Eight of Wands, traveling coming up for you, good news happening for you as well. The Seven of Cups, lots of talks of future coming up as well with this energy here. The Five of Wands, I feel like you can be feeling restless for change at this time with this energy, and it's not the easiest energy time. Okay, you have Neptune and Saturn in retrograde in your 8th house, kind of making it not the easiest time to find a job. You have to delve into faith consciousness, you will find a job. Delve into certainty, you will find a job. Okay, and stuff like that. For some of you, you could be learning stuff online at this time. You could be turning a hobby into a business and studying about your hobby with this energy here as well. For some of you here, you're learning about what makes you unique in a group and what makes you stand out at this time with this energy. The Ten of Wands, I feel like you could be taking on more responsibilities as well with this energy here as well. I feel like you can be a workaholic at this time with this energy and striking the, so for some of you here, you could be finding a job and then making a point to get as much hours as you can at this job, because you've been, some of you have been broke for a while. So this is a time where you're just, or you just want to stay out of the house because you don't want to be around certain people. So you're making a point to work more hours. So you volunteer for everything. I feel like for others of you here, I feel like you could be trying to prove yourself to other people. You could be trying to look for your emotional validation from others. You may feel like you have to do things for others. Just like Cancer sign, they feel like they need to people please others because either they're looking for that person's respect, they're looking for that person's adoration, they're looking for something, some kind of emotional validation to satisfy ego at this time with this energy here. Okay, so you're like really bending over backwards for others. For some of you, you prefer to work behind the scenes. So this could be like an online business that you have, or you could be working at home with this energy as well. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes with this energy. The Six of Wands, I feel like this is a time of moving forward slowly but surely with this energy as well. Okay, so I feel like that could be going on. For others of you, you need to be careful with this energy here. Okay, and you need to be careful with your art of ass kissing, because the art of ass kissing is not really working in your favor, and you're really doing way too much for a certain person in your life or a certain person at work at this time with this energy here. And you know, this person's really taking advantage of you, and you feel like the more you keep doing something for this person, the more that they're going to help you. Not true. They're going to help the damn selves. They're not going to help you. So know that. Okay, the Two of Wands, this is a time for you're very original in your way of thinking with this energy. For some of you, yeah, you're working hard to get into a leadership position. So you're really trying to be buddy with those of power and influence. But those of power and influence, they're not stupid, and they know what you're trying to do. And they're really making you jump for that carrot. Okay, so just like Cancer sign, you're jumping for that carrot too. The Ten of Swords, I feel that you can be a skeptic at this time. This, again, a heavy energy time for you with this energy. So try to appreciate all the blessings that you have in your life, because believe it or not, you have a lot more than other people have at this time. Be blessed that you have a roof over your head, you have a bed to sleep on, you have food in your refrigerator. Okay, you have things going on for you. Granted, it's not like pleasurable things like love and friends and partying and being, you know, but you have things that you should appreciate. So come into gratitude is the attitude at this time with this energy here, and focus on the things that are working right for you. Okay, truisms. Focus on the things that are working right for you at this time, instead of focusing on the things that are not working right for you, because you're just focusing on, you're too much involved in ego at this time, and woe is me and self-pity, because you're intriguing your 8th house with Neptune in retrograde and Saturn in retrograde here. So you're intriguing too much of that. Instead, focus on what you do have. Okay, everything that we go through in life is temporary. You know, we're almost out of Neptune in retrograde. Yes, next year it goes into Aries for a little bit, and we get a little taste of that 9th house energy. So it can make you more intuitive, and then it goes back into the 8th house. Okay, so that's gonna be an experience right there. So, you know, having tantrums like a 2-year-old, oh yes. So yeah, so, you know, also here that this could be an overwhelming time for you, and you may feel like you may not be on top of things with this energy. Oh, and then I think Saturn goes into Aries next year too. I think so. Ooh, now I gotta look it up. Okay, hold on. I gotta look it up on my computer, because I don't know when does Saturn go into Aries. Oh, okay. It goes into Aries February 13th, 2026. So we got one more year of Saturn. Okay. So 2026. So, you know, and then Neptune, I think it's next year. Let me see. Neptune and Aries. This is so much fun. What are you doing? Oh, March 30th, 2025, bitches. Okay, we get one more year of this shit, and then it goes back in, then it goes into Aries, which is not the best energy, because when Neptune goes retrograde, be on the right side of the law. Neptune is going to be in Aries for the next 20 years. So it's kind of like a 2-year-old when she goes retrograde, and she's going to throw hissy fits. She's going to be jealous at people. It's like, does the baby want their bottle now? Does your baby want their bottle now? It's like that. Okay, because it's a new sign. Aries is the first sign, the first souls. So the new souls tend to act like little children. Okay, and especially when they go retrograde. So yes, the Wheel of Fortune card brings about a turn of events coming up for you as well with this energy here. A reversal of fortune with this energy. For some of you, this is a fun energy time, concerts, conventions, and things of that nature. The Chariot card of victory is coming up for you. You could be receiving some unexpected good news, okay, that could cheer you up. So try to start seeing life as the bright side of life. And like last week's horoscope, you could check it out. I think this is the horoscope that I said, start being delusional, okay, and start seeing things as, you know, the glass half full instead of the glass half empty kind of situation, because this is a beautiful energy. You know, even though it's a hard energy, it is a beautiful to tap into the, like, the spiritual side of life, you know, when all is not failed, delve into God. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. Victories with court is happening for some of you here. This could be all systems go with in regards to legal matters at this time with this energy here as well. So this is a beautiful energy time. I just feel like you have to deal with your responsibilities for now, and it's almost over with. So just tap into that prayer consciousness at this time. Get your isms on at this time. The Ace of Swords, I feel like you're going to get exactly what you want. All right, you just have to be patient for it at this time with this energy. The Three of Coins talks of growth. This could be financial growth happening, more money coming to you, spiritual growth coming to you. The Empress card, you happy on a financial level and an emotional level. Okay, the Justice card, for some of you, legalities are going to go your way. Okay, with the Chariot card. So legal system is going to go your way at this time. For some of you, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then the Knight of Coins. Be careful with your people-pleasing ways. If you're going to people-please, you're not going to get that money back. Okay, and I do see prayers being answered for you at this time with this energy. Alrighty, I am available for readings, so keep your girl busy with those readings. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to be editing this video probably tonight or tomorrow with the coughing, so you guys can come back to it and there won't be that much coughing going on. Okay, so thank you all for putting up with me, and I'm doing daily horoscopes tonight too. Alrighty, so kisses. Mwah.